eBay, founded in 1995, now boasts more than 220 million members all around the world.
So how can you get in on the billions in sales eBay makes each year? Well, joining us with the answer is Christopher Matthew Spencer, who is author of the eBay Entrepreneur, the definitive guide to starting your own eBay trading assistance business. We've all heard the incredible success stories that come from eBay. Yours certainly is one of them. But can the typical retiree get in on this and actually make a living on it?
Certainly. Lee, the way that I view eBay is it's this huge marketplace where people can sell virtually anything. And if someone has decided that they want to be entrepreneurial and get into the eBay spirit, so to speak, what they can do is actually sell for their friends, their family members. They can sell items on eBay and actually take a commission. A no investment business that allows someone who has decided that they want to jump into the entrepreneurial spirit without having to make an investment. This is a great way for people to...
And that's what a trading assistant is.
Right.
And that's what you are.
That's right.
And you've done very well at it.
It's been extremely good for me.
Some seniors are maybe not as proficient as others or retirees in using the computer. How proficient do you have to be in the use of a computer to get on eBay and to make some money?
Well, eBay has really redesigned the site, and the website is made in such a way that it's very easy to plug in a digital camera and upload a photograph and make a listing. If you can write a description of an item, and if you can take a basic photo, you can list on eBay. It's not really a tech-savvy kind of business. It's a pretty low-tech business, really. Dealing with people across the globe, selling items and packing them up and shipping them is pretty straightforward.
How do you get started in this? Does eBay tell you how to get started and that sort of thing?
Sure.
Right online?
Yes, eBay has lots of education right on the eBay education portal, which is at ebay.com/education. You can learn all about selling on eBay. It's very easy.
Is the best way to do it is to get rid of literally some of your own junk first?
Well, I agree with that. The average household has, according to Nielsen, $2,200 worth of stuff laying around that they're not using. It's sitting in a closet.
So get rid of your own stuff, learn the business a little bit, and then if you like it and you think it's fun, then start canvassing the neighborhood and trying to get your neighbors to come to you, and you'll sell it for them.
Yes, and there's just a lot of money to be made in it.
And what kind of commission do you charge for that sort of thing?
Well, it's pretty big. It's 38%. I charge 38% commission on every sale, and it doesn't matter what it sells for. I'll get 38% of the sale, and then the other person gets 62%.
What about other trade assistants? There are lots of trade assistants, right?
There's over 16,000 trading assistants.
And how do you choose which one you're going to deal with?
That's a very good question. So there's a directory of trading assistants on eBay, and you can kind of go through and see what their areas of specialty are. So if the person is really good at antiques, you're probably going to want to hire them if you're selling your antique crystal. If they're really good at selling vehicles, you might want to hire them if you're wanting to sell cars. So you can pick through the trading assistants by category and see what they sell and make a decision based on that.
Now, obviously, you really like eBay because that's what you work on.
I do.
But there's also Yahoo and Amazon and a few others out there. Can you do the same thing on those, or is eBay really a different thing?
So, of course, all of those wonderful companies have marketplaces where you can sell merchandise. I chose eBay because eBay has the most people on it looking to buy and looking to sell merchandise.
Greater the chance to sell something, right.
What percentage are seniors? Do you break that down?
You know, I don't know the studies on that, but I actually have been speaking for eBay as an eBay University instructor for the past 7 years, and at most of the conferences that I've spoken at, a very large percentage of the people that come to learn from me are folks that are seniors, and they come and ask for advice on how to make a retirement business. And this is one of the great ways to do it. Very little to no investment. Most people have a camera and a computer, and you're ready to go.
Well, stick around because we want to talk to you. This is hot, hot, hot.
So a question, is it really that easy to make money online, and what sells well on eBay? And
before you head to the internet to set up shop, you should know the downside. With us again is Christopher Spencer, author of the eBay Entrepreneur. So you're convinced that people can really sell online. We've got some people on the line who want you to convince them.
That would be great.
We have Kim in Baltimore. Kim, are you there?
Yes, I am.
Could I ask you if you're a senior citizen or if you're retired?
No, I'm not. I'm actually calling on behalf of my grandfather, who is retired and has been a collector of various things his entire life.
Fair enough. What is your question for Christopher?
Well, our question is, I guess I'm debating the merits of having a trade assistant. It certainly sounds a lot easier to let you do the selling, but would I be better off paying his commission or paying the fees that eBay charges straight out?
Excellent question.
Very good question. Kim, the question you have to ask yourself, if you already have an eBay account, or did you have an eBay account already?
No, we don't yet.
Okay. So when you're first starting out, feedback is the heart of the eBay system. And when someone is developing their feedback score, people rate each other. And the rating is what helps drive the price. So if you employ a trading assistant's services, what will happen is the trading assistant's feedback will be so good, typically, that it'll increase your final price.
But now she's going to have to pay someone like you as well as the eBay. You have to pay both.
Right.
So
there'll be
maybe
a commission also.
Right.
There'll be a commission also. So the question that she may want to ask herself is, does the trading assistant's feedback elevate the prices enough?
Should she try it herself first then decide?
Yeah, I think it's a very good idea that if someone's going to hire a trading assistant, that at least they've had the experience of selling themselves and tried it.
Well, let's take another phone call. This is Paula in Pennsylvania. Paula, are you there?
Yes, I'm here.
Give us your question.
Sounds...
Hi, I was wondering if eBay will help you find a wholesale company to purchase from. I'm currently a power seller on eBay, and I've been selling since eBay started.
That's great, Paula. Congratulations on your eBay business. eBay is a marketplace, and because eBay is actually a venue to sell things, they don't get involved in your business in terms of finding you suppliers. So what you can do is go to shows like, there's trade shows across the country, such as the Associated Surplus Dealers Show. That's a great wholesale show to go to in Las Vegas, where you can meet a lot of other vendors that supply for eBay. And then you might want to check the internet and just do keywords searches for things like wholesale, and you'll find a lot of trade shows and suppliers through the different search portals.
Paula, are you a retiree?
I think we lost her there.
We lost
but we have Renee is calling in from Maryland. Are you there with us?
Yes, I am with you.
What's your question, please?
My question, and it's more of a comment than a question, because I am an eBay seller and a buyer as well. And I have tips that I like to tell people, that it's always buyer beware. Read the feedback of the sellers we were just discussing, and also read the description of the item that you're purchasing, as well as to send an email to the seller saying, okay, I want to buy this, but give me just a little bit more information about it.
Have you had a bad experience, Renee?
I have had a bad experience, yes.
What was that?
I purchased a watch, a Movado watch. At least the seller told us it was authentic Movado watch. It was like $450. And when we actually got the watch, I purchased it for a friend. I actually got it, saw that it was not authentic, discussed it with the seller. He said we could send it back. We sent it back. He's like, well, I don't see any problem with the watch.
Okay, Renee, excuse me. Let's ask Christopher now. What recourse is there?
So, Renee, just a quick question. How did you pay for the watch?
We paid for it by credit card.
Okay, so was it through PayPal, or did you pay directly?
No, through PayPal.
Through PayPal. So PayPal has a buyer protection program, and through PayPal, which is the payment service provided through eBay's system, PayPal is like a buffer between the buyer and the seller and allows you to pay with credit cards.
Which, by the way, is owned by eBay.
Yes, it's a great service, and it's definitely owned by eBay. PayPal's service allows you to dispute the payment within the first 45 days and then say that it was not as described. In this case, it was, let's say, inspired and not the real thing, right?
Exactly.
So we can then charge it back and get our money back.
So there are pitfalls. People need to know them. They need to be careful, like when they're buying anything else.
Sure.
And but it sounds like, in the end, it's a pretty good deal as long as you're careful.
I think so. Very much so.
Well, thank you so much for joining us. This has been fun.